After a disappointing loss to the Carolina Panthers on this field dropped the Washington Redskins record to 3-6, head coach Mike Shanahan pretty much declared the rest of the 2012 season an audition for 2013. Oh, what a difference a month makes. On this field tonight, the Washington Redskins defeat the defending Super Bowl champions, the New York Giants, on Monday Night Football 17-16 to move within a game of first place and a game back of the New York Giants of first place in the NFC East. A three-game winning streak for the Washington Redskins, all against division opponents, the last of the three against the defending Super Bowl champion Giants tonight, and the win made more impressive when given the fact that the Giants absolutely dominated the first 30 minutes of the ball game. The Giants had 273 yards of total offense. They possessed the ball for 2/3 of the first half, over 20 minutes of possession in the first half, and the Giants ran twice as many plays as the Washington Redskins in the first half, 40-20. But the Redskins and their offense were able to persevere. The offense of the Washington Redskins, which was pretty efficient in the first half, but wasn't on the field for that long, was able to stay on the field in the second half and salt the game away. Over 200 yards of rushing for the Washington Redskins. Robert Griffin did his part to add to the Washington Redskins rushing total, 207 yards of rushing in this ball game. Robert Griffin III, 13 of 21, 163 yards and a touchdown pass. He added 72 yards on the ground. But it was Alfred Morris, the running back, and Pierre Garçon, the wide receiver, just back from injury, that really spearheaded the Redskins to victory. Morris, 22 carries, 124 yards, his third 100-yard game against the NFC East in 4 games against the NFC East. And Pierre Garçon, 8 catches, 106 yards, and the game-winning touchdown reception from 8 yards early in the fourth quarter to give the Redskins a 17-16 lead, and they won by that final margin and that final score, 17-16. And after the game, I caught up with Pierre, and we talked about, among other things, playing in front of this raucous atmosphere on Monday night at FedEx Field.
Oh, it was great. The fans were loud. We really needed their support. They were the 12th man of the day. They made a difference. You know, we really needed them, and they came through for us, and it was a great win for the whole city.
What did you see on that touchdown pass in the fourth quarter? It looked like on a crossing route you got matched up with a linebacker, and it was a big advantage for you.
It was a little bit of zone coverage. That's all I really saw. And, you know, Robert, you know, he made his reads. He saw me open, and he threw the ball, and I'm glad I caught it and scored in the end zone.
Speaking of Robert, you guys have had such a rapport from the very beginning of the season, going back to week 1, that long play against New Orleans. Just talk about how you and Robert just have gotten on the same page very quickly.
I'm just doing a lot of communicating, just you know, going through plays, talking about plays and how, you know, routes are being ran and depths and getting open, and talking about DBs and defenses and what we see. It's just a lot of communicating, and, you know, that's going to keep growing with us, you know, as we're both young players and trying to continue to do well in this league.
A few weeks ago, you were 3-6 at that loss against Carolina, and then that press conference with Mike Shanahan talking about mostly job security moving forward. How did you guys react, and how have you guys responded after the loss to Carolina to have this 3-game winning streak?
Well, you know, we just had our backs against the wall, and we just continue to play it hard. You know, everybody wants to play in the NFL, wants to be in this league, and, you know, you have to earn your job every day when you play in this league. So that's what we really did, and we just all manned up and kept working hard, and we got hot.
1 game back of the Giants. You have a 3-1 division record. Do you guys really feel like that this division not only is in reach for you guys, but you have control of the division in your hands right now?
Well, we have a chance, you know, as long as we keep winning, you know, the chances are in our favors. But, you know, we still have to play a lot of good football. We still have to play the Eagles. We still have to play Cowboys again. You know, those games are tough. You know, none of them are easy, but we still have to keep winning and keep playing well.
How did you guys stay focused after the Giants in that first half had the ball 2/3 of the time? Your offense was ice cold because the Giants had the ball so long. How did you guys keep your sharpness on offense throughout the ball game when the Giants had possession of the ball for the majority of the first half?
That was all Coach. He's doing a great job calling the plays. He's helping us out. He's putting us in great plays, and, you know, he knows what the defense is going to do, where they're going to be at, and he's continued to help us, and that's what keeps drives going, and that's why he's been a very, very good run on this offense.
the New York Giants will be kicking themselves for not winning this ball game, given that dominance that they had in the first half. Each of the Giants' possessions in the first half resulted in a scoring opportunity, but all of those drives were either stalled or stunted by penalties. And it was a theme in this ball game for the New York Giants. 9 penalties in the ball game for a usually disciplined Tom Coughlin New York Giants team. Eli Manning, quarterback of the Giants, 20 of 33, 280 yards. He had a touchdown pass to Martellus Bennett in the second quarter. Ahmad Bradshaw for the New York Giants, over 100 yards on 24 carries, but it was not enough for New York as the Giants fall to 7-5 in the NFC East. More importantly, their record in games in the NFC East, only 2-3, and that can haunt the New York Giants going towards the end of the season, as the Redskins, only a game back of first place, have a 3-1 record now in games against the NFC East. As the Giants and Redskins split the season series, the Giants go back home and they will take on another desperate team, the New Orleans Saints. The Washington Redskins will stay right here next week for another big game. Their Beltway rival, the Baltimore Ravens, at 9-3, coming to FedEx Field next Sunday afternoon. So once again, the Washington Redskins 17, the New York Giants 16. The Redskins pull within a game of first place in the NFC East. The Giants 7-5, Redskins 6-6. The Cowboys also 6-6 and a game back of first place in the NFC East. From FedEx Field, my name is Adeshina Koike. This is ALottaSportsTalk.com.